And I ran back a rodeo. Still got some boys on the payroll. You niggas still sipping K-Roll. This some fucking heat, boy! B.O. come and swallow. Boy, his ass out of jail? They let Fleece Johnson out of prison? Here's what the guards did to his butt. Retaliation. Won't believe. Boy? Yeah, bro, y'all see the title, bro. Let's get straight to it.
You got an interesting story about it. You named the security guard. I don't know his name, but he did something to you. But tell me about that whole story on how you got back at him and how he retaliated against you.
Well, first of all, I was considered in the Kentucky prison system is the worst inmate they got. They consider me the worst because I'm the one that are fighting for their injustice. Everybody else was trying to go through accepting the shit that they were doing to the inmates. I wouldn't accept shit. I fought. So there was a guard in there named Nemo.
Bro, this nigga lips bothering me like a motherfucker, cuz. This
Well,
motherfucker hot, ain't he?
Came through one day, they was feeding child.
Why the camera so close?
He got smart with me and I got smart back. And so when they fed child, he didn't give me a tray. He passed my cellar. So I'm hollering, hey man, I didn't get a food tray. And they ignore me. Wouldn't want to feed me. It's violated the law. So I said, I'm gonna get this motherfucker. So later on, when they picked up the food trays, by law they gotta give us an hour exercise every day on the walk in the home. You know, that's the law. Come from the Supreme Court. In the case Heathrow versus Phoenix, that's the legal case. Arkansas case, landmark. So when they let me out of my cell to come out for rap, I walked up to the gate and this Nemo was behind the gate. He said, get away from the gate. I said, I need to talk to you, man. He said, about what? I said, well, I don't want nobody to hear it. You know, to lure me in. So he get up out of his chair and come to the gate. I put my hand in my back, like in my back pocket, but it was down and past my butt. And I shit it. I shit it in my hand. Reached through the bars, grabbed his son by his shirt like this. Oh, wait a minute. I grabbed him by his shirt, pulled him up to me, and smashed this shit all in his face like this. I said, you son of a bitch, that's what you get for not feeding me my motherfucking meal. Well, they left. Came back, you know, they suit up, come in on me, handcuffed me, shackled me to the bed, handcuffed on me to a steel bed. My ankles was also cuffed to the steel bed. So I'm spread eagle like this. I ain't think nothing about it. So they dropped the tray slot. They said, hey, Fleece, somebody's here to see you. I said, yeah. And Nemo stuck his head down there. So they opened my door, and I'm chained to the bed. They come in there, and this motherfucker, nurse, Lisa, that's her fucking name. She told that motherfucker to put that lubricant in the crack of my ass. And he did, and he had gloves on. And they took a can of mace and stuck it up in my asshole. Not on my asshole, inside. And emptied the whole can in my ass.
The whole can of mace?
The whole can of mace and burned the shit out of it. But I said, you know what? It's all good. I'm going to get you back. Any motherfucker that did something to me, I got him back. And that's the type of battle that I fought in her. You know, battles like that, they do something to me, I do something to them. Then what I do to them, make them do something to me, and the shit kept going back and forth, you know. And it built up, I'm not gonna let off, I'll fight you to the death.
All right, Fleece. I know it's something that really bothers you, and I'm gonna give you a chance to re-emphasize and talk about people turning that MSNBC interview that point of time where you didn't think you was gonna ever get out. They used it to change the narrative on how you was living your life, and because you thought you was never getting out, you kind of went with it for the shock, for the TV program. But go ahead and tell us the truth, or how you really feel about being called a rapist and a savage when it comes to that.
Hey, you know what?
This nigga laughing.
America, man. Hey, that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And like,
This nigga got me speechless,
I
boy.
ain't never raped a person in my life, bro.
Yeah, I think he cracked something since he been out.
Accused of it. I ain't never been charged with rape. Never been convicted of rape. But they got everybody in America think I'm a serial rapist. I'm not even registered.
Nigga just ain't
you know,
get
if you're
caught.
a rapist, they register you as a sex offender. I'm not a sex offender. I'm not registered. I never had a sex offended charge. So it's a cover up. They coming at me, calling me all this bad shit because of the bad shit they done to me. They trying to cover it up. They don't want society to know how they treated me inside that penitentiary system. They don't want me to know, they don't want society to know that I cost the corrections department $200 million in a lawsuit, Kendrick versus Bland. $200 million. Where at the moment it caused them to shut down one of their major reformatory prisons, LaGrange. Made them shut the whole prison down because they budget. That $200 million took a whole lot out of them, and they blame me for that. They blame me for that. They blame me for tearing up the lecture. Yeah, when Martha Lane Collins was governor of Kentucky, I tore up the lecture, and it was in the Courier Journal newspaper that it cost $650,000 to repair damage done just in that one room. When you count all the shit I tore up, I was costing these people over $1 million a year. Turn up all this shit. I tore up everything I get my hands on. So to get back at me, I'm a person in a fighting for the inmates. I'm fighting for the prisoners to get respected.
This nigga really got me speechless with this shit, bruh. I ain't never went damn near a whole video and done talk.
They didn't like it. And so I fought.
I have no words to say.
Legal.
Motherfucker stuck some mace up his
I
ass
fought them on all fronts.
and burned
I
him.
won.
Boy.
And so now, to get back at me, they come out with this shit. Well, we're going to put you on the streets after 40 years. We're going to tell everybody.
Damn, cuz 40 years and 40 years, no pussy, though. Like, could you imagine that, bruh? Niggas be wanting to be in the street so bad. Niggas be wanting to be gang, toting the guns, getting the boxes and shit like that so bad. But niggas don't understand, bruh. Like, you get caught, bruh, it's over, cuz. Like, that's why when niggas be bragging about they prison time, like, nigga, I did 5 years. Nigga, I just got out of jail. Nigga, you proud of that? You proud you got caught? You proud you ain't fuck nothing in 5 years, cuz? You in there with all niggas. I'm out here with all bitches. What the fuck? Come on, bro. You proud of that, bro? Like my daddy, bro, that nigga went to jail. That nigga always be talking about the past. Like how he used to be hard and all this. I be like, bro, you proud of that, nigga? You was fucking shit. Like, bro. My daddy wasn't cracking more, bro. Bro. That nigga wasn't fucking more than me, bro. I know that for a fact.
That you a serial rapist. And I never had a rape charge.
I done brought more girls in this room than his entire life.
Here's the thing. They covering up something. Now, all you people out there listening to
Like, bro, going to jail, that shit dead, bro.
Like me, because you was thinking.
I go to jail, it's got to be a good-ass reason.
I don't want him living next to me.
I understand consequences, boy.
I done lost over 40 jobs over that statement that I was a serial rapist. People don't trust me, man. And they put me out here and put all this stuff on me just for that reason, that because I whooped their ass in the penitentiary.
Hey, bro, I can't keep looking at this nigga, bro. He clean dead in my face with this motherfucking lisp.
All that shit, you know. And, but they ain't one to come in there. I'm talking about this motherfucker's ass was so fat.
Boy?
And he was, this like a motherfucker's like your baby mama. That motherfucker's ass was fat, ungodly fat, right?
Right.
And he gets in the shower with me. And we was the only two in the shower. And I turned around and I seen that soap going down his back through the crack of his eye. I said, God damn.
Boy?
And I knew I had a problem right there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
Mm-hmm.
I said, fuck this shit, man. I ain't cut like that.
But
man.
you hadn't done nothing then.
I ain't done shit.
Okay.
And so, it's I say about.
Dude, motherfucker accidentally cut the recording up. But, dude, I don't believe you, bruh. I do not. You just sit up here and got on film and said this nigga ass was fat as fuck. And then you turn around and say you didn't do shit, though.
It's
Come on,
I
cuz.
say about 8 to 10 years in, you know, motherfucker get tired of all that jacking off shit. You know, and being that I came in so early, I didn't have no memories of girls that I done fuck, cause I ain't even had a woman yet.
Boy, his ass a virgin? See what I be saying, bruh? Niggas go to jail trying to be hard and don't fuck nothing.
You know, cause I was in jail at 14. I ain't even fuck with a woman yet. You know, ain't never kissed one, none of that shit. Now I'm in the penitentiary around all this shit, right? So,
Nigga lived a horrible life. You ain't never fucked nothing?
oh, you switch from masturbating to
What?
You switch from so. You know, you switch from masturbating to looking at freak magazines. You know, porn magazines.
Right.
So that was the big thing, you know, but you get bored on that shit. You get burnt out on it, you know. And then
Yeah, I done heard it all. That nigga didn't fuck nothing? See what I be telling? See what I be saying, bro? I'm telling y'all, bro. Don't let niggas trick you into the streets, bro. Do not let no nigga trick you into the streets, bro. I swear to God, bro. I know some of y'all niggas ain't got y'all father in y'all life, you know what I'm saying? I be joking about this shit a lot, bro. But, bro, do not let these niggas trick y'all into the streets, bro. Y'all gonna be just like Fleece Johnson, the booty warrior, boy. And I'm gone, cuz.